Hey guys, it's Hassy Trades here, and in this video today I'm going to show you how to draw support and resistance. I want to make this into a bit of a series, so this will be one of the videos I make on support and resistance, and I'll move into different stages from beginner to advanced. But first guys, I want to show you how not to draw support and resistance. So this is how you wouldn't want to draw it, and I'll give you a great example just here. Just give me a second guys. This is how you wouldn't want to draw it. So just a bunch of lines, has no meaning, they are too close to each other. But yeah, if you look here, bang, that's an area of support resistance, then here that's area resistance, that's resistance, that's resistance, there. That is not how you draw support and resistance. And why is this the reason why you don't draw support and resistance? How do you trade this? Okay, let me enter an area of support. Okay, let me sell some area of resistance. Straight back down. You see? Or let me enter another area of support just here. 0.3%. It's not worth the risk. It's not worth the reward. It's not worth anything. It's just a stagnant ranging market. And that's what you got to consider with these kind of stocks. So how not to draw is, you don't want hundreds of lines on a chart. That's just the worst possible way you could draw support and resistance. I'll just show you how you do draw it, and it's all dependent on a number of different factors, and one of the factors is what I need to do is start off by zooming out of the chart. But look, I'm zooming out of my chart and I'm looking, there's a more clear picture here. We got a swing low here where it got to the highs, and then we got it going back down in the trending market. So as I'm zooming out now, I'm trying to look at the most obvious levels that come to mind, and let's just look at them and how many touches they could give us. So you got a level just here. How many touches do we get? 1, 2, 3. Let's just look for more obvious levels here. This is probably one of the best levels. And why is this? 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches. So this is area of resistance now. Let's draw a few more areas of support, and look here guys, you want to aim for the most touches you could possibly get. That will be an area of resistance. You'll act as resistance now. 3.22 area. Why? 1, 2, 3. So if you look here guys, how many touches we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another touch, 6, 7. Let's draw another area of, let's draw an area of support on this chart. Got this area just here acting as support. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, that is a psychological level. That's key to understand with the $3 area. So we're just drawing these areas of support and resistance based on the most obvious levels, and what we could see with the most number of touches. That's how you draw support and resistance. You don't want it to be over the top. You don't want anything complicated, but you just want to find out what has the most touches. If it has 1 touch, that's not support. If it has 2 touches, I don't claim it as support. Anything more than, in my opinion, 2 to 3 touches, it's support and resistance. And another thing I want to discuss is a trending and ranging market. So let's say this stock was on an uptrend all this time. This first area here wouldn't be considered as an area of support. Yes, it could be an area of support, but it wouldn't be considered as an area of support. And the reason why is, let's say we have this highlighted as area of support, we pop up again, and now we drop. Instead of holding support, we drop all the way back down to here. And the reason why it is because this could now turn out to be a downtrend. So we don't automatically add here, we wait for confirmation, and the confirmation we wait for is making a higher low. And your higher low will look something like this, and then like this. This will be your higher low. You understand what I'm trying to tell you guys? So the first kind of area is support, but I wouldn't add in that zone. I'd wait for confirmation. And then these areas you would also wait for confirmation, but it's more of a stronger area of support because we are trending. We are on an uptrend. This is an area where it could confirm a downtrend or it could confirm another uptrend. But those are just one of the examples I'm going to give you on this chart. Let's move on to another chart, and I'll also discuss the different time frames and what's the significance of these different time frames. But let's just switch over to a larger cap. So we have different levels of support and resistance intraday. The daily chart gives you your major levels of support and resistance. What do I mean by major levels? Major levels of support and resistance are your strongest levels So levels which would be harder to break. And let's give you some examples here. And a great example would be on this chart on Apple, just here. This is a major level just here in this range. It's 134 area, and the reason why is, if you look at a bank struggle to break down, we broke down, instantly reclaimed, struggling to break 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 touches. As soon as we break below and we have a retest and we close that retest below, then maybe you could get a scalp back down towards the 180.28 level. But if you look at the chart, let's find some other support and resistance areas. What was touching the most? 1, 2, 3, another there. That's an area of resistance. Of course, you could even turn out downtrends to be support and resistance areas. But yeah, we've got 3 touches there. That's a downtrend officially. Let's find another area of resistance. Just here, 1, 2. These are major levels, by the way. So you could highlight them in different colors. I want at least 3 touches. 1, 2, 3, just there. That's another level. But yeah, just like this, guys, your daily, your higher time frames are your more major levels. Whereas, so I'm gonna give you an example. On the daily, if a stock bounces off 135, it will be met with a higher level of support due to the amount of volume on that candle. The daily candle will have the full day's volume. For example, it'll have, let's say, 2 million volume on the daily candle, which is harder to break below. However, on the 1 minute, it might be 100k volume, which could easily break down below. So it's key to consider this. So you could mix in your major and minor levels. And a recommendation I give is just to change the color of your support and resistance line. So if you got a major level and you want it to be color yellow, you'll remember easier. Just stuff like that. And you could do your major levels pre-market. You could do whenever you want, because that level stays for a long time. And it'll help a lot, especially in the small cap, even the option world. A lot of top traders use it. And look, the monthly chart, you could kind of form a level. Look, guys, I actually charted this, I charted this, I think, during September actually, and I said if we break below, we could go short on this, and now we are looking for rejection in this level. If we do reject on this monthly candle IMO, we go all the way back down towards this 120 level. Apple is a huge market leader, it's a market dominator, and of course if this does drop, it will most of the time it'll mean something like SPY, your Microsofts, they will drop quite significantly. So these are some of the market leaders. But again, let's show another chart of support and resistance. Let's do a chart when we made money on today. The stock we traded today was this stock right here, which is called Peggy, legendary Peggy. And guys, let's do this together. Go on your chart right now. Pause this video, guys. Pause this video. From what you've learned in the last 5 minutes or so, apply it to this, and come back to this video and retest yourself. Okay, so now pause it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Now I'm going to carry on with this video. So I'm just going to remove all these lines. Yes, I want to remove them. So I'm just looking at the more higher levels. I know I'm not on the daily, but 30-minute chart's fine for me with this. Again, 3 touches. That's an area rejection, 3.32. Let's go for a few more touches on this. Area of support just here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 touches there. Another area of support just here. Again, touch all the way here, all these touches, psychological level. But yeah, that's our support and resistance. Let's go another level just here. We actually got another level just here. That's about 4 or 5 touches. So these are your significant levels on Peggy. Switching over to the 5-minute chart, and if you look, guys, at the way you translate over to the 5-minute, we'll be bouncing in this range all day. This is actually a level where we bounced from in the pre-market time, and bang, pushed up 35%. Again, so significant. Just looking at the higher time frame and navigating through it. So why is it so significant? Higher time frame, we bounced to 6.6, and look, this is the area we previously tested as resistance. And obviously I'm going to go into more advanced lessons what this means. We tested our resistance, and then we became support, hammer candles. And let's just switch over to the daily quickly and look if this is a level on the daily as well. 2 points. Let's see, just this level just here. So yeah, it's a level. It's a level of consolidation, level of big importance. Again, I highlighted this quite, I think, a few weeks ago, where I said this is a huge level, and we bounced directly off this. But yeah, it's quite easy to do. Let's switch over to the 1-minute chart. Keep an eye on it. Again, it tells you quite clearly. Sometimes you could adjust it if you need to switch over to the 1 minute, just for your minor levels. It might make it easier for you, but just like that, adjust it. But yeah, it's quite literally the same. Once you do that, you know these are your major levels and levels which you could possibly look for a confluence within. But yeah, that's all it is, guys, with support and resistance. This is just a basic insight into the levels, major levels and minor levels, how to draw support and resistance, and how not to draw support and resistance. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll do more of these videos, education videos, which will at the end of the day benefit you. Yes, it's a tough market, guys, don't get me wrong, it is a tough market, but you guys need to learn how to be patient, you need to learn how to trade. And you guys got this. My DMs will be open on Twitter, Discord, Instagram. But yeah, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you very much for joining.